Hey, welcome. Market Monday. James Douglas here. Look, there's a question that needs to be answered. It causes a lot of confusion in real estate, and it can clear some things up if we kind of understand the answer to this question. And this question is the ramifications of it have induced lawsuits in our country. There's still a lot of discussion around it. But the question is, who pays the real estate agent? Who pays the listing agent? Who pays the buyer's agent? Um, and so let's break this down just a little bit and how it works. So a listing agent, someone who is listing a property for a seller, would negotiate a rate, either percentage or maybe just a fixed cost, depending on what type of sale it is, with the seller. And in doing so, they would also state that in that negotiation process, how much they are going to share with a potential buyer's agent. And so, just a scenario, a listing agent may come in at a certain percentage, and they're going to share half of that with a buyer's agent. Um, and most real estate agents, they're cautioned not to talk about commissions and not to talk about percentages, because know that there's no set commission rate. We can't get together as a local board and say, yeah, everybody's going to take X number of percent, or we're not going to do work. That's not the way it works. It's an open market in that sense. There's some agents across our country that are taking extremely high rates, and some that are taking extremely low rates. And doing so, there's pros and cons to all of that. And so, but know that the seller's agent is negotiating that rate. And so when a buyer comes to an agent, the cost of using that buyer's agent is already predetermined by whatever house they're going to buy, and that seller agent. Um, and so really, there's no cost to the buyer, and the seller is really only paying the seller's agent. The seller's agent is then turning around and sharing some of their commissions. And kind of here's a little bit of the history behind that. And there was a point in our history that a buyer's agent really wasn't a thing. Most real estate agents only listed homes, and somewhere along the way they said, you know what, if I share some of this commission with people, I can get other agents to help sell this home for me. And so it started with them sharing their commission with any potential buyer that would bring potential buyers. And that's what happens today is the seller's agent is sharing, the broker actually is sharing that commission with the buyer's agent's broker, and then who also then give out to any of the agents involved. So as a buyer, don't have to worry about that's already done. You don't have to. There's not a additional fee on top of buying a home if you use a buyer's agent. Sellers know that you can negotiate. That is something that can be negotiated when you're starting to list your home. And so, buyers can negotiate the price with you later. You can negotiate the price with your agent. So just know that up front. Buyers, just go with confidence to your real estate agent, knowing that it's not predetermined what you have to pay them. You're not paying them per mile. You're not paying them per showing or whatever. Just go with confidence to your real estate agent. and sellers negotiate that rate.